Morning folks. Well, it's 31st of August and it's shaping up to be a beautiful day here in Surrey. It's 19.9 degrees in the greenhouse already. It's about 10 o'clock and the sun's just coming up over the trees and starting to hit the greenhouse. And it's going to be a wonderful day today because I have got a lot to do. I've been ordering bits of plastic waste pipe and plumbing fittings, and I've bought myself an entire shop's worth of stock, so I'm able to get on and build my grow beds and put my sink in the corner of the room and a few other bits and bobs I've been planning but not got around to yet. Unfortunately, the last two of our pet rabbits were wiped out by myxomatosis at the start of the week, so they had to go to the vets. But that does mean that I've now got a bit more time at the weekends because I don't have to look after the pets, and they've taken me all of the last 3 or 4 weekends, so I haven't been getting much done in here. But this weekend I'm hoping to make 2 or 3 videos. I'm going to do a grow bed for onions and garlic because we get through a lot of onions and we're not getting enough out of our raised beds, so I thought I'd give some of them a try hydroponically. But first I'm going to show you around the greenhouse and what's going on. Also, you might notice that I've added myself one of these wireless microphones. It costs £5.39 from eBay delivered, so we'll see how we get on with it, whether it's any good or not, whether the audio's better or worse. It's all a bit of an experiment. I've lost nothing but a £5. Anyway, I'm going to get on and give you a quick tour of the greenhouse because I've got a lot to do today and otherwise I won't get it all done. Cheers! I'm going to start off with the peas because a couple of folks asked me how the peas were getting on, and I think you can see that up at the top here, I mean, we're looking really quite healthy now. We've got new flowers on the way. There's a new pea on the way just there. So all the new growth on the peas is totally free from mildew. The older growth that got hit with the mildew and got sprayed really doesn't look too happy. Those leaves are going to dry up and fall off. I'm going to start trimming them off to tidy up. But certainly all the new growth that's been coming through, basically as soon as I sprayed this, it kind of stopped the mildew dead in its tracks. And then the plant's been growing lots of new growth through, and that's coming through quite nicely. And the same with this one up here. Again, the old growth looks brown and horrible, but there's new growth and there's some more flowers on the way there. So I'd rate the baking soda, olive oil and a touch of washing up liquid as a good success. And next time I see something that looks like mildew, hopefully I'll catch it a bit quicker before it wipes out the whole plant. And we won't get the interruption to our pea production. Next up, the strawberries. I can't show you bunches of dangling strawberries this week because I've already eaten them all. We were getting sort of 14 strawberries the first week, 16 the second, 18 the third. This week I've been eating 3 or 4 a day, so we're well over 20 strawberries a week now, 25 strawberries a week. But look what's coming. I mean, we really are just getting started here. There's how many strawberries are there in one place? What we're looking at there, 30 flowers there, and these are all getting pollinated. My friendly neighbourhood bee keeps coming back for more, so the strawberries are just getting going, even though we've been harvesting for 4 weeks, and I spy a couple there I haven't eaten yet, so I'll take care of them later. Now, 3 or 4 times a week, at least twice a week, I come in here and I look at what's going on and I just go wow, because that's where I cut the top of the tomato plants off, and you can see it's just going for it with the flowers there. That's going to be a huge trellis, but it's not just that one. The next tier down we've got lots of tomatoes, and the next tier down we've got even more, and the next tier down we get some more, and we get some more, and we get some more. And just look at how many tomatoes are in this shot at the moment. I mean, me and the children a few days ago, we started trying to work it out, and we started counting this truss here, and we counted just on this truss here, we got up to 130, we counted on that one, and then there's another one, and there's going to be more on that, and more and more. And I looked on the packet yesterday and it says 125 tomatoes per plant. But we'll be getting over 1,000 off that plant, I'm sure. I'm starting to feel now like one of those guys whose videos I watched on YouTube who said, look at all this hydroponic stuff, look at this, look at my crops, this is so easy. But I'm now getting exactly what I was hoping for when I started this greenhouse. I'm getting to harvest 2 or 3 crops every single day, and we don't have to go to the supermarket for salad. We're getting lettuce, we're getting tomatoes, we're getting cucumbers, and I've got to show you this. This is where we need an 18 rating on this video. These cucumbers are just getting to be seriously adult rated now. I'm going to do a weigh-in shortly and we'll see how we get on with them, but they're seriously going for it. Peppers as well, they're starting to fatten up nicely now. We've got 5 peppers on the go on that plant, and a similar number on that plant, and the other peppers which were planted later are starting to flower now. I'll know next year to start them later in the year because they've been very slow growing, and I think they'd be happier off in DWC buckets or in Dutch buckets rather than in the NFT rail. I don't think they're really thriving in there, but we should still get some peppers out of that. The strawberry runner I planted last week, week before last rather, these roots actually started coming through on Monday, having shot the video on the Saturday, but you can see they're now down and into the nutrients, so that's successfully strawberry plant number 13 on the go. And I just wonder how long it's all going to keep growing for now. At some point winter's going to kill all this off, but we're behind glass and we should be nice and hot, so we'll see how long we can stay alive for. I'm planning on heating the nutrient solution to stop the roots freezing up, so we'll see when our harvest stops. Anyway, I think it's time to harvest some cucumbers and do a weigh-in, so I'll get on and do that now. Okay, so last week on the Saturday weigh-in, the biggest one we had was about 31 centimetres and 440 grams. So I'm going to start this week, and this one down here I nearly picked last week, and then I decided it was a bit of an odd shape and we'd leave it for another week, so we'll see how this one looks. But that's pretty good. I'll weigh all these in at the end because I'll have to move the camera. So that's number 1. We'll have this one as number 2, which, oh my goodness, you just don't get them like that at Sainsbury's. That's starting to look more like a marrow, that thing. Huge. We'll have number 3, which is also looking quite good. And for this week, number 4. There we go. There's another one down there that I could harvest, but I'll leave that on the vine for another week, and we'll see how we get on with these. So, right, so, can you see that? So, cucumber number 1, measuring in at 33 centimetres end to end, and weighing in at 520 grams. Cucumber number 2, measuring in at 34.5 centimetres and 500 grams. Cucumber number 3, measuring in at 33 centimetres and 540 grams. And cucumber number 4, this is the one we're waiting for, 33.5 centimetres and 680 grams. So altogether we're looking at, if I can get them to stay there, there we go. So that's 2.35 kilograms of cucumbers this week. I'm really rather pleased with that, and I'm going to get some tomatoes as well because we've got a few of them on the go. So, there we go, that's kind of the number of tomatoes we get every single day at the moment, which is probably about right for what we eat. So yeah, I'll then take that in now, but I'm very, very happy with that. And obviously we're getting lettuce and strawberries as well. Can't wait until we get some peppers. Well folks, thanks again to the people showing their hydroponics stuff on YouTube, because this is fantastic. This is exactly what I was hoping for. I'm getting 4 or 5 different crops every single week. We don't need to buy veg at the supermarket. So thanks again folks. I'm going to get on and shoot the next videos now, which are going to be drilling holes in bits of plastic and sticking bits of plastic pipe in and things like that. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the update, and I'll see you in a few minutes with the next video. Cheers everyone!